to this game series, and in today's episode, I think, well, not today's episode, in today's the start, which is the start of, I think it's our 5th series. Let's go ahead and check. Where are we? So, wrong one. So we're going to be starting a new episode, or series 4, and we're going to be creating or recreating a very, well, it was a very popular game called Flappy Bird. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It's going to be a very easy game to replicate, I think. I haven't actually graded it yet, so we'll see as we go on. It should only take, I have planned for 7 episodes at max, so hopefully we can get it done in even less than that, hopefully. But yeah, these episodes will probably be a lot shorter than previous ones, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Let us start building the game. So I have gone ahead and just created a brand new project just to save some time, and I have imported the assets. I'll put a link in the description for that as well. And what I have done, because the assets were basically just one picture, I have gone ahead and separated them into all of the different ones, but I'll show you how to do that now quickly, just a quick recap. So what you want to do is, first of all, let's change this to streaming setup. That's good. Okay, so what you do is when you import, well, let's go and do it quick. So let's go assets and import a new asset, and I imported this as just a picture, so hopefully you can find it fast. Okay, no. Where is it? Okay, anyway, I won't look for that, but I'll show you how here. So once you've imported your PNG, which is just a picture without a background, you are going to click on the picture, well, the asset, which is the entire picture, which looks like this, which has all of your different assets on it. So what you do is you go into the inspector, and you would, over here, you can click on sprite editor, and that's going to bring up this window. And to separate these things into their individual assets, all you do is zoom into the one you want. So let's go ahead and create the share button. Just go ahead and drag a rectangle around it, and then you can change the name of it, and we'll call it share. And that is pretty much it. So now you will have this this share asset created when you click apply. See, there we go. Our share asset has now been created. So I have done that to all of the ones we need. So the background, the pipes, the floor, what is it? All the numbers, the game over, the Flappy Bird sign, the end of game menu, and the play button, and a bunch more, and which includes our bird. So I've done that just to save us some time. But let's go ahead and pop into Notion and see what we're doing today. So we've done that. Well, I did that just to save us some time. So let's go ahead and start. So first we need to do is change the aspect ratio, and then we need to go ahead and change, add in our background image. So to do that, let's go into our game mode, or our game, what's it called, game window, and we'll change the aspect ratio to 9:16. If you don't have this, which you probably won't because I created the custom one, just go ahead and click add, and then you want to change the fixed resolution to aspect ratio, and then you can go ahead and type in 9:16, and then click on OK. But I'm just going to use the one I've already created, so we'll do that. Then we'll pop back into our scene, and we will go ahead and drag in our background, which is here, and we will reset that so it gets set at 000, so that's in the middle. And then let us go and see what's next. So we've changed the aspect ratio, we've added in the background. We're going to change the camera to fill the background. So at the moment I think our camera is filling the background, so if it's not, just go ahead and drag these until they meet up with the background, so that we only see the background image in our game view. Because if you expand these and you don't change them, this is what's going to look like, and it's not going to really look nice. So we'll change that, make that smaller, and we'll match that to our background like that. And then we can go ahead and tick that off, change the camera to fill the background, And then we need to change the order of the background to -1, so let's go and do that. So where's our background? We'll change that to from order in layer to 0 to -1, just so that is always at the back of like our bird and our platforms and our pipes and everything when we add it in later. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create the bird, which is going to be our player, or let's go ahead and create the player, which is going to be our bird rather. And then we also want to go ahead and create the animation with the assets that we've got. So let's go do that now. So we can first start by looking for our bird. So I've created, well, I've separated the assets from bird 1, bird 2 and bird 3. And if we go ahead and look in our sprite editor, they're all the same except for the wing. Oh, let's put that back, otherwise it won't look right. So we'll pop that back there. So this is going to be our bird. What am I doing? Get rid of that. 0 by 0. So this is our bird asset. It's got 3 different pictures. That's what we're going to use to create the animation. The only difference is, I think, is the wing is at different positions. So it's going to look like it's flapping when we create the animation. So if we just go and update that, I don't know what it created, but anyway, we'll just keep it like that for now. So let's go and drag in our first bird. I think it needs to be the one with the wings at like in the up position, which is, I believe, this one, which is called bird 1. So we'll go and drag in our bird 1 into the scene like that. It's set at 0, 0, 0, so we'll keep it there. And we could, let's probably scale it up from 1.2 maybe, just to make it a little bit bigger. I don't know, we'll keep it like that for now. Actually, we'll just go and reset that back to 1, and we'll see what it's like when we start making, adding in the pipes and all that stuff. So that's fine. Now let's go ahead and create a new animation on top of this bird by calling it. Let's go and see. We'll make a new folder called animations rather, and we'll call this flappy bird maybe. Cool. And then what we want to do is we want to drag in those 3 different pictures of the bird into our animation here, and then we can see if we press play, that's a bit fast, so we'll go ahead and separate that out a bit like that. Okay, just pause that and try and figure this out. So we probably want to put these guys at 5 and these ones at 10 maybe. Well, let's play that and see. Yeah, so that looks fine. That's fine for now. We'll save that, and we'll save our scene as well. So when we play our game, we should see this animation of the bird flapping. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, so now our bird is constantly flapping, which is what we want. So that's perfect. So I think that is actually it for this episode, which is very short, 10 minutes. So that's perfect. We could probably do the next episodes, but I won't do that. I'll leave them for the next episodes, just so we don't do everything in one episode, because this is very what is it? It's a very short series, because this game's not really hard. All you have is a bird that moves, well, doesn't really move, just goes up and down, and then you make the pipes move across the screen. So it's should be very short. So we'll see how it goes, but for now, if you enjoyed the series, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't seen my previous episodes in my previous series, please go ahead and watch them. We created some awesome games, 3 different games. One was a platformer, the next one was a breakout game, and the other one, well, the most recent one, was a clone of Angry Birds, but we made an Angry Zombies version of it. But yeah, that's it for this episode, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.